Hey fam, welcome to Work What You Got. Here we talk about all things life, how to deal with it, how to work with it, and sometimes how to just survive it. It's so good to see y'all and talk to you again. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
I'ma work what I got. Yeah, I'm walking in grace. Walking in grace. Got that fire inside. You can see it on my face. Yeah, won't hide my light. I'm built for the spot. God gave me
Real faith, real talk, real life.
I'ma work what I got. Yeah, ain't waiting on perfect. I'm moving it.
Hey family, welcome back to another Work What You Got session. A couple of weeks ago, I went outside to help my husband with the leaves. I spoke about it during the session called Don't Stop Just Because the Wind is Blowing. If you missed it, I'll link it in the description below. Now, I was mainly out there because I wanted those leaves for my garden. You know me. But listen, what I didn't expect was how much work this leaf situation actually is. Baby, it seems like this tree drops half of all the leaves in North Carolina on the ground every year. And I've never really gone out there to help him rake it all up. Not consistently. Not fully. I'd see him out there, maybe wave, maybe bring him something to drink, chat with him, but actually doing it? That's a hard no. Until recently, I would have told you firmly and unapologetically, me and outside work ain't friends. So I'm out there raking, leaves blowing, sweat dripping, wind fighting against me. And I stopped for a moment and said, Keith, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was this much work. And he just looked at me and said, yeah, you don't know until you do it. And right there, God dropped this message in my spirit. Today's topic is, sorry, I didn't know. The work, the cost, and the grace we often miss. Sometimes we look at what someone else has, their success, their peace, their blessings, and we assume it came easy. We see the finished picture, but not the hours they prayed for it. We see the smile, but not the tears they cried last night. We see the accomplishment, but not the battles that almost broke them. Just like I had no idea how much work Keith puts in every year to keep that yard together, we have no idea what people carry behind the scenes. Sometimes all somebody needs is a little understanding, because the truth is, not everybody talks about their struggle. Not everybody advertises their pain. Not everybody shows their hustle. Not everybody posts their process. Some folks get up every day and do hard things quietly. And sometimes we don't say thank you because we honestly didn't know. But once you see it, once you feel it, once you realize the weight somebody else has been lifting, listen, it changes you. It softens your heart. It humbles your spirit. It makes you appreciate people in a new way. Philippians chapter 2 verse 4 says, let each of you look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. In other words, don't just see your world. Pay attention to what others are carrying. And Proverbs chapters 14 verse 10 reminds us that no one can truly understand what someone is going through. Only the Lord truly knows the burdens a person walks with. So let's stop assuming people got it easy. Let's stop thinking God just handed somebody a blessing with no process. Let's stop comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Here's the real takeaway. Before you judge somebody, before you envy somebody, before you dismiss somebody, before you downplay what they've achieved, remember that you don't know what it cost them. You don't know the battle they fought. You don't know the nights they prayed. You don't know the tears God wiped away that nobody else saw. You don't know the strength God gave them to keep going when they wanted to quit. Sometimes I didn't know is really saying, I didn't realize how strong you had to be. I didn't realize how much you gave. I didn't realize how heavy your load was. I didn't realize God kept you together when life tried to pull you apart. And that's why grace matters. That's why compassion matters. That's why humility matters. So here's my challenge for you this week. Appreciate the people in your life more. Thank those who do the unseen things. Stop assuming the road was easy for others. And before you form an opinion, pause and remember, you don't know what you don't know. And if you've ever taken someone's labor, love, or sacrifice for granted, it's okay to say it with humility. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Because awareness is the first step toward gratitude. And gratitude, that's how you work what you got. I'll see you next time, fam. And remember, stay grounded, protect your peace, and work what you got. God bless.